making a noodle soup. It's a very popular traditional dish in Fuzhou. People have it all the time for breakfast. Hydrated. Typically this dish is made in a huge wok. The batter gets steamed on the sides of the wok and then you scrape it off. But since I don't have an enormous wok like this just lying around, I'm going to use a pan. So for lunch, I'm going to be making this very popular Fujianese dish. It's called biannuk. In Mandarin, it's bianrou, and it's essentially a mini dumpling. I grew up on this dish, and it's one of my comfort foods. I cannot find this anywhere in Wisconsin, so I just have to make it myself. This isn't Chinese cooking without MSG. I'm gonna do just a little bit, not too much. Once I'm done mixing, I like to set this aside to marinate for about 30 minutes. When you freeze dumpling skins and you don't seal it properly, this is what happens. It gets dry. It's a little bit uneven, which is unfortunate, but it adds character, so I guess it's okay.
A few moments later.
So like I do a diagonal fold, and I pinch it at the sides, and I create like a flower shape, and then I immediately start pushing it flat like this. And it creates these pleats, and it helps seal the filling in. For the snack, I'm gonna make a yogurt parfait. This isn't very Chinese of me, but I'm Chinese American, so let me off the hook here. Strawberries are very sweet. The blueberries are very sour. When I got laid off, I was honestly in a state of shock. I worked as a UI designer and I was working at a startup. It happened very suddenly and I didn't expect it. I've heard about people getting laid off, but you never truly feel how scary it is until it's you. I decided to start committing to YouTube, but something I didn't consider was being in like a panic state and a state of shock while also transitioning into like a different career. I feel like there's just a really big learning curve to being a YouTuber, and I was forcing myself to do it really fast. It was just a very stressful time, and I wish I cut myself a little more slack. So I got this bowl, it's so cute. I got it from the thrift store, and look. It's from Japan. Right now it's dinner time and I'm going to be making Mapo tofu. Okay, so I'm going to be making these fried taro cakes. They're shaped like triangles. When I was living in Chinatown in New York City, I would always get these at like a corner with my grandpa. I would look forward to eating these all the time because they're so good. Oops, that was very aggressive. I'm using this attachment on my food processor. I've never used this before. This is my first time. Am I terrified? Yes. I hope I don't cut my face off. It was so fast. I went out and bought apple cider today because it's fall and I'm in the mood, so. Typically these are like double the size, but I made them thinner so that there's more crisp to it. I feel like when it's too thick, the ratio isn't right, but this is perfect. It is very crispy and very delicious.
Next thing you know, you're wearing a jean